Hi, this is Simon Leung with Summit Live. Actually, my very first show here. If you're joining us here live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And of course, today is one of the first times that I am in here on the Summit Live show. I've been here a couple of times, I believe, with our fellow, co-founder, Mr. John Chong, as well as our CMO, Mr. Chin Yu Tan. But of course, today we are here as an announcement that we are finally ready to share with you something very special. Are you excited for announcements, by the way? If you are, type in announcement inside of the chat. And if you're here and you are here, you are at the right place and at the right time, because today we have something for you very special called a pre-launch. Write that down, a pre-launch. Now, what is a pre-launch? A pre-launch is something that we anticipate right before a bigger launch. And this usually means preliminary announcements, information that nobody else gets, exclusive info and details that for you to be right here, right now, this means that you have the chance to be one of the first movers and you get that fast mover advantage. Just so that you know, over the past decade or so, Summit has been a big revolutionary space in terms of event organizations. We've done events all across the world. We've done events, in places with thousands and thousands of people in the audience, changing lives from all walks of life. And that was something that we prided ourselves in for such a very long time. Now, as we all know, over the past 2 years or so, the world completely changed. This means that a lot of things that we have been doing previously could not be done anymore. We moved online, we went into the virtual world, but at the same time, we built brand new communities, created brand new products, and formed brand new relationships so that now to the point where we are ready to launch what we call the brand new summit. It's going to be community based. There's going to be a lot of really cool stuff about that. And with all of that, this means that we are going to commemorate this with an amazing launch event. Are you excited for this launch? If you are, type in the word launch inside of the comments. Now, with all of that, what this means is that we want to make this special. As an event organizer, as a live event organization company, we know that everything that we do is designed to make as big of an impact as possible. And so today, what I want to share with you is a very special link. Do me a favor, make this promise. Do not share this with anybody else, because when I share this link with you, you will know that it is not the official link. In fact, it is one of our back burner links. It's hidden in the background. It's something that is a very secretive link that will very, very soon be changed. But the good news is that because right now you are a part of our community, you have an exclusive invitation to be one of those fast movers. So not only should you write this down, but I want you to go there right now, summitasia.grooveasia.cm. Once again, the secret page is summitasia.grooveasia.cm. .cm, not .com, .cm, because customers matter. Okay, so with that, I want to show you exactly what this page looks like. As you can see, a lot of things we're continuing to improve, but what's really exciting is that, of course, we have something that's ready for you already. It is right here, as you can see. Your free invitation to a historic, get this, not 1 hour or 2 hour or 6 hour or even 8 hours. This is going to be a historic 12-hour straight virtual live event that we are going to do wherever we happen to be, and you will be able to watch us wherever you happen to be. So no traveling is required, at least not for now. But at the same time, this is definitely something super exciting, a revolutionary event over 2 years in the making, a community, a concept over 2 years in the making, ever since before the pandemic, while we're planning out all these amazing things just so that we know that we can take care of each and every single one of you, regardless of the outside environment. We know that when we do it and we do it correctly, we will be able to execute this in the most effective way possible. And so with all of that, we spent the better half of the last 24 months or so planning out the logistics And now we are ready to present this to you live. Are you going to join us live? If you are, type in the word live inside of the comments. As we all know, in addition, right, times are not only changing, they are continually to be progressive. They are continually updating. We have no idea what's going to happen next month, next week. We don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. That's why now is the best time, if not yesterday, but the next best time is now, is your best time to create certainty for an uncertain future in an uncertain world, right? Who knows what's going to happen to all of us? And so with all of that, as much as we can control right here, right now, take this as your opportunity, because finally, you now have the chance to discover the most coveted secrets from the top veteran experts in the world who have privately been what we call crushing it during the pandemic, even while on lockdown. And for a very limited time, you will also find out how you can get access to their exact same system, their exact same tools, as well as strategies that will be used to generate millions more in 2022 and beyond. And just so that you know, every time that we come on live, there's going to be a bunch of updates, announcements, and many of which will be time sensitive. As you scroll down just a little bit, you will see that, yes, there is a countdown timer, not just any kind of fake urgency that resets once the timer goes down to 0. No, no, no. This is something that is an extremely time-limited event, extremely time-sensitive, because the event starts in exactly 17 days, 15 hours, and 52 minutes, exactly at that point in time, from the time that we are broadcasting to you live. When you're up here at the top of the page, you will see all of the events. Yes, this is a one-time only event. Okay. Now, as you scroll down, you will be able to mark down the dates depending on your own time zone. All right. Depending on where it is that you might be, we want to encourage you to convert this into your own time zone if you can. But if you happen to be in the US or in Canada and you happen to be, more familiar with the EST, EDT is Eastern time zone, okay? It will be on the 8th of April from 10 p.m. until the next day at 10 a.m. If you happen to be in the IST time zone, it will be on Saturday, the 9th of April, 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. If you happen to be in GMT plus 8, this is Singapore time, but at the same time, it is also Malaysia time, it's also Hong Kong time, Taiwan time, China time, Philippines time. This will be from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. And finally, if you're in Australia, AEST time zone, it would be 12 p.m. until 12 a.m. as well. So yes, once again, it is going to be a 12-hour straight extravaganza. We are the community that is crazy enough to go 12 hours straight without any breaks in between, because we have so much value that we want to share with you, that this is something that we want to continue to make sure that we have in store for you. So yes, make sure that if you haven't already, once again, come to summitasia.grooveasia.cm. This page is continuing to be advertised, continuing to be promoted, continuing to be updated. In fact, with more speakers who are on the way. Remember, you are watching a pre-launch page right now. This isn't even ready for prime time. It's not even ready to be shown to the public just yet, but because you are here, you are a part of the Groove community. This means that with Groove and Summit, this is something that we want to ensure that you get first dibs on, okay? So for being part of the Summit community, you are for sure one of the fast action movers. You will get to see all the people that you will be introduced to. Of course, some of the big names, including Justin Furnace and Dom Picula, Antonio White, Dorothy Andreas, myself included, as well as Mr. Qingyu Tan, who is the CMO of Summit as well. And as you scroll down, as you can see, many more will be revealed. And just be sure, okay, to stay at the edge of your seats, because very, very soon we'll actually be introducing to you our featured headliner, our keynote speaker. You're not going to want to miss out on who this person might be. He is definitely a veteran when it comes to internet marketing, and you're gonna want to network with this guy and know who this person is, right? So stay tuned for that. every single week and every few days. We oftentimes have updates right here on the Summit Live show, as well as a variety of our social media sites. So make sure that you do not, and I mean you do not, miss out on any of them by subscribing to our channel, liking us on Facebook, join us in our groups, and turning on all those notifications, because that's the way that you will be able to be notified and not miss anything. As you scroll down, you will also see some of our past students who are absolutely very happy with our world. And of course, now that we are in the new world, right? It is a completely brand new universe that we're in right now. We encourage you to secure your spot. We encourage you to actually lock in your spot for this launch event, because it's going to be the beginning of something spectacular that you're absolutely not going to want to miss out on. And on that same note, as you scroll down, you will see that just for joining us, you will also get a list of different bonuses just for live attendees only. And of course, with that, we want to make sure that you maximize your time, that you maximize your value. And with everything along those lines, this will ensure that this is going to be the best use of your time. Make sure that you do join us at the very least for as long as you can. Again, on the 9th of April, GMT +8 time. Of course, if you're halfway around the world in North America and South America, this will start on the evening of April 8th. So with that, make sure that you go ahead and write down these dates, convert that into your own time zone. Do not miss it, because you're not going to want to miss, especially when we kick off the show. We're going to be featuring so many cool people, including the founder and co-founders of Summit, as well as our headliner, our keynote speaker, which we'll talk more about later on once everything is in store. But of course, this is the reason why you should be connected with us as much as possible, especially on social media, because that is your opportunity to be able to know everything that is happening. So just to say hi to just a few people who are with us, by the way. Of course, we've been talking about Mr. Qing Yu. He is joining us for the launch event. So is Mr. John joining us here as well. We also have who's Sam is also here. We got George, who is joining us as well. We have a lot of you who are joining us live. Great to see you. Thank you, Mingru, as well as Liney. We are all here. Liney, we miss you too. Liney, for those of you who don't know, is our super VA. So whenever she does come back, she is right now on hiatus for health reasons. But of course, we wish you, Liney, nothing but the best. And of course, for all of our fellow Groove as well as Summit community members, we cannot wait until you come back and start working with us again, because not only do we miss you, but of course, we have a lot that we want to continue to share with you, including opportunities as well. So more opportunities and more of that will be coming up very, very soon. So make sure you don't miss out on any of that. Once again, make sure that, of course, if you haven't already, subscribed to us on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, join us from LinkedIn to Twitter, to Instagram, and everywhere else. Turn on all those notifications, because you're not going to want to miss out the next time that we go live, or whenever we have any of these updates. All right, so on behalf of the entire Summit community and myself, we do want to thank you for your time right here today. Remember, Summit Asia, grooveasia.cm. Take on action on that right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And of course, as always, we will see you at the top right here at Summit. Cheers, folks. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you again very, very soon.